Hi Libra. Hope you guys are having a really good May. We're going to talk about the beginning part of the first half of June. When I was getting ready for the reading, this comment was made to me this last week. And, excuse me, we're still having trouble talking, by the way. I've been all morning trying to clear my throat and drinking tea and just trying to open up my throat chakra. I did some energy work on myself this morning, and it is really hard to express exactly what we want to say. And the funny thing is there was a comment made to me this last week that I'm such a diplomat, and all I wanted to say back was, oh, well, I'm a Libra rising, so that makes sense. Of course I'm a diplomat. We will smooth things out by either not talking or by not letting our true feelings known. We'll say what somebody wants to hear, and a lot of people find that wishy-washy in some way. Which I can kind of see where that's coming from, because we want to keep the peace. And it's not that we're lying, it's just we're not being totally vulnerable, because we don't want to rock the boat. We don't want to make any waves for anyone. And in May, we really talked about speaking our truth and being very open with people and being very honest with people. Yes, you can still be the diplomat and be able to say how you feel about things. It was, when someone is speaking their opinion to me, as long as it's very thought-provoking, whether I agree with their opinion or not, I will appreciate that they said something, they opened up to me. And I feel like that's really something that we need to embody in June. No matter what's happening in your life, however this reading is going to resonate to you, what I really want you to keep in mind is that your truth and what you say matters. It means something, and it could change your entire outlook or somebody else's entire outlook about a situation. And if you're keeping that inside and you're not saying anything just to keep the peace, because we will sweep our feelings under the rug and not let people know. And I feel like we're still fighting that urge to not say something. So, because there's a situation there, or more than one, that we've struggled with for a couple of years. And if we want to have any kind of change in our lives, there's definitely a need to open yourself up, right? And it starts with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, I call it the journey of self-discovery card. Because what you're really doing is taking all of those emotions that aren't serving you, all of the people, places, the things that you have been emotionally attached to, that are no longer resonating with you, no longer serving you, and you're walking away, and you're finding a strength. There's a strength in that. Nine of Wands, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Five of Swords. I want to look at you guys and be like, oh yeah, June's getting so much better. June is going to be friggin' awesome. I can't wait. Can't wait for June. It's hard for me to say, no, we're still kind of in fight mode. We're still fighting for something, and nobody's really winning. The Five of Swords, this is nobody's winning. And you're trying to be the diplomat by being like, no, it's okay. I know I'm not winning, but I'll take the hit. I don't want you to take the hit anymore. Because I feel like you're blocking yourself from really opening your eyes Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Exactly. You're blocking yourself from gifts. And you're done carrying this load. You're done playing like the diplomat. You're done playing the diplomat that doesn't say what he really feels or what he really thinks, or is just keeping information about how you're feeling about a situation to yourself just so somebody else doesn't get hurt. What about your feelings? I mean, let's be real. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, because it's, we can't do it anymore. Four of Swords. The Four of Swords in this deck, yes, it's about meditation. It's about taking a step back. But this guy's super uncomfortable. Super uncomfortable in his healing process. He's in the snow. He barely has any clothes on. Doesn't have shoes on. He's surrounded by predators. Swords are thoughts. And there are these ties that are on these swords here. And I always say with this card, you know, it's time to cut ties with the idea of the way you think things are supposed to go. Because if it hasn't been working out up until now, in whatever it is, work, relationships, family, if it hasn't been working out, it's time to think of a different way. And being the air sign, being the diplomatic air sign that we are, we can think outside the box. We can think of another way of doing things. But for some reason, we have chosen to, and I'm saying we, Libra rising, I'm, you know, Virgo sun, Libra rising. So, you know, I've said it before. I'm the person like, can't we all just get along? And I will say that whether it's helping or harming me. I will say that statement. So I'm in the same boat. Like, I'm not telling you guys this because I'm not feeling it. I want to know what it is that you truly need to walk away from. Let's clarify some of these. I'm curious what the Eight of Cups is. I mean, the energy's really heavy. So, the Hermit. Is there a Virgo? Or is this still time? Is it like you're just kind of saying to me, you know, you could have a Virgo in your life that you need to walk from. Or you're just saying to me, you know, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out what it is exactly or how I need to be on this journey. What is it that I'm really searching for? And that's what the Hermit does. You know, the Hermit, Virgos are the Hermit because, you know, Virgos recalibrate when they go into Hermit mode. It's not in a swords kind of way, not like the Eight of Swords or the Nine of Swords. So, the deception behind, you know, and with this Five of Swords, like, I'm not going to throw any shade at you guys. I'm not blaming you guys for anything. But I'm not going to put blame on other people either, because that is pointless to blame everybody in our environment. If there's something that's going on and you're staying in it and you're not doing anything about it, you're just as much at fault as the other person is, you know? So this Five of Swords, I'm very curious, you know, what is it that nobody's winning? So this could very well have to do with money. The Ten of Pentacles. If you're stuck in a situation where you feel like you're the one that's been wronged, and it's something that you once thought was stable and it's no longer stable, and you're like, I just want to get back to this Ten of Pentacles, but I'm not really sure how to because I feel like people are just in my way and I keep getting lied to, or I keep getting, you know, you don't have to stay in that situation. If it's a job where you're supposed to get promoted and you keep being told you're going to be promoted and it's not happening and they keep like lying to you, I know it's easy for me to say, go find another job, but really, like, why are you going to stay in a position where somebody's continuously always telling you one thing and doing another? And that's kind of, you know, like, you want this stability, but nobody's getting it. If you have the attributes for that, or if you have, like, the right qualifications for that promotion and you're not getting it, or if you're in a relationship or a family environment where people just keep on, you know, doing one thing and telling you another, that's something is, you're blocking your progress. You're blocking your abundance by staying in a situation where nobody is winning, especially you. If you are not winning, you cannot place blame on other people. I know I sound really, really harsh right now, but it's time to no longer just be the good guy for the sake of being the good guy. You can't be the good guy so everybody's happy. It's time for you to be happy too. So the 9 of Wands. What is it that you're fighting for? Is it worth it? I'm like, do I want to really turn this card over? Oh, well, see, there you go. Balance. This is also the Sagittarius card. So you want to balance out your heart and your mind. I get it. You're like fighting to be able to heal. You're fighting to be able to have that balance in your life. So I get that. But if you keep fighting in one situation to get this balance, and you're doing this balancing act and it's not working, and it's like a vicious cycle over and over and over again, it's time to drop that burden. It's time to drop that. The 10 of Wands, it's time to drop that burden. You don't need to deal. You don't need to deal. You know, you don't need to just like roll over and play the role of diplomat anymore. You know? It's because there's a gift that the universe is offering you. And aces, you know, the universe will put this gift in front of us, and it's up to us to accept it. This guy can't see anything in front of him. This dude can't see shit in front of him. Like, literally, walking along that path, he's going to step in something because he can't see it. So how is he going to be able to see a gift in front of him, too? See? Oh, you don't know what card that is. You can't see it. I wanted to see if there was something else that would come out with it, but I'm kind of glad it didn't. The Wheel of Fortune. I love it when the cards work with me and not against me. The 10 of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. So once you drop the burden, because we can't force the wheel to turn. The universe turns the wheel. The universe says when it's time to turn the wheel. What we do is the work. And you guys have done the work. You guys, you know, if you're in a situation and you tried and tried and tried and you keep trying and you keep trying and you're holding on for dear life and you're like, I cannot let go of this. Nope, I can't let go of it. Not until I've smoothed everything out and made everything better. You know, like, I'm going to be the hero. Like, you want to be the hero. You want to be the, you know, but you also want to gain something. You want to benefit something from the situation. But if you fought the good fight, Libra, drop it. Because this Ace of Pentacles, let's see. This Ace of Pentacles could be money coming in. It could be a new stable relationship. It could be really, really confusing for you. See, you don't know what it is because you haven't dropped the wands yet. 7 of Cups. You're confused about your future and the stability and abundance of your future because you haven't dropped the wands. Because you're still burdening yourself over something that you just want to be a diplomat. You're being stubborn. And yes, cardinal signs are stubborn. Cardinal signs are stubborn. Because we want what we want and we're going to get it, right? Sorry. I'm so sorry that I just did that. I'm so sorry. It just, I feel better. We have the Four of Pentacles on the Four of Swords. I'd be like, I'm going to stop this video and like totally redo it just because I did that. But because I know I'm going to get comments like, I can't believe you just did that. Popped your neck on camera. Sorry. A Four of Pentacles. I can't imagine the comments I'm going to get. Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. And this is like one of those times where I just am like, you know what? I just don't even care anymore. Just don't. Like, the trolls are out to play, for sure. And remember that. The trolls are out to play. Four of Pentacles on the Four of Swords. The stubbornness right here. Because I'm like, oh no, you need to cut ties with the idea of the way you think things are supposed to go. I want to hold on to it for dear life and not let go. Uranus in Taurus is not going to let you do that. Do you see how slow I said that? Because I almost was like, they don't want to hear this crap. I'm about to tell them something they don't want to hear at all. You know what? I'm honest to a fault sometimes. Like, it can get me in trouble. And I'm going to straight up tell you right now, in a very honest way, that if you keep holding on to something that you're unsure of, that you have no idea about, and if you're confused about your money situation, it's because you're putting your energy into something that does not deserve your energy. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Cups, the Star, the Tower, Two of Wands, and the King of Wands. I feel like the universe is trying to bring someone in for you, but you're holding on to this water sign. We have Judgment at the bottom of the deck and the Three of Swords. Excuse me. The universe is trying to bring somebody in for you, but you're holding on to, there's, and it may not be that they're trying to bring somebody in. This could be in, again, a work situation. I'm only seeing, the only cups I'm seeing here are the Seven of Cups. But I feel like you almost, this is like, if this is a relationship, it's because you've put so, it could be a relationship because we have the Three of Swords here. And that's why I'm bringing this up. You've put so much effort into this, it almost feels like a job now. Right? There, we also have Aquarius, but the Scorpio, it's almost like this Tower is forcing some serious healing in the beginning of June. And the universe is saying, if you continue to stay stuck with the Two of Wands, because you need to make, the Two of Wands in this deck is all about needing to make a decision to move and to act and to do something. But this guy is tied to one wand with one foot, hand with the other, and he's happily talking to a bird. That dude's not going anywhere. So if you continue to stay stuck, even though this Tower is trying to bring in healing, and it could be with a water sign or a fire sign, however that works, but Judgment and the Three of Swords right in the middle of this spread right there. This is really the entire reading, these two cards. Because I feel like you're going to hear about Judgment and the Three of Swords, like the entire reading. I feel like there's going to be something that you're going to hear about Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords that's actually going to really help you move forward. Because you're going to eventually want to walk away. And it's really interesting because I know that you don't want to give up on this, but I almost feel like you have to let it go. Somebody said to me, and somebody else said to me, it was very interesting. I had a lot of really great connections this week with people and heard some amazing things from other people. Someone else said to me this week, fear is a really great motivator, but fear can also paralyze a person. I feel like whoever this person is, if it's in a relationship, if there is a very real fear about them losing you in some way, that's when they'll act, which sucks. Like, that totally sucks, right? But if you keep holding on to this and you're the one that's saying, no, I can fix it. No, I can fix it. They know that you're going to keep holding on to it and they haven't completely lost you. If this is job related, same thing. If you are a huge asset to this company and they have a very real fear of losing you from the company, I feel like if you say, no, I'm out, I'm done, and there's a very real threat of it, but I feel like you will be communicating like, I'm walking. I'm standing in my power. I'm going to be the Empress, standing in my power. Because I deserve better. Knight of Cups. And then the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands shows up. Whoever it is, fire, earth, water, they have become very humbled, and now they're like, okay, well, let's try this a different way. And that's kind of the process I wanted to get through, because I had a feeling, I knew that this is where we were going to get to, that there was going to be, if you communicated and you said, I can no longer fight for something that is so unbalanced, that is not working for me. I have a lot of abundance coming up in my future, and I cannot keep doing this. I cannot keep fighting a losing battle. Because a Libra will fight and fight and fight until they recognize that it is just a lost cause. So, to me, this judgment this week, the first 2 weeks in June, the judgment is to say, be honest with yourself and say, I cannot be hurt like this anymore. And communicate that you're out. Because I feel like there will be a turnaround once that happens. There will be another offer on the table, and it will be up to you to accept it. I feel like it's very real. I feel like it's very honest, a very honest and real offer. But at the same time, you're cautious now. And this could be towards the end of June too. We'll look into the second half of June for sure. So, all right, guys. The event that I'm doing in Boston, July 27th. That link is below if you'd like to purchase tickets. It's on Friday, July 27th. I know that that's kind of far out, so that'll be open for a while. There's a limited number of seats. And if you would like to order a reading, fearlessintuition.net. The specials for May are still the FaceTime readings and the Soul's Lesson reading. June, I will be doing the Soulmate readings and the Soul's Lesson reading on special. They'll be 10% off of the price now. And actually, the Soul's Lesson reading will stay the price that it is at this moment. And then there will be a 10% off for the Soulmate reading starting June 1st. So if you want to wait till June 1st for that, fearlessintuition.net. Also, InstantGo App. I am available on the InstantGo app if you'd like to message me there and get a reading. So I love you guys so much. Have a really great first half of June. I will see you for the second half. Bye.